Here's a great logarithmic equation question. Throws a couple of twists in. Be worthwhile to take a look at. I've got an equation where I have two lns on this side and one ln on this side. And I know that I want to get it so that I have ln of something is equal to ln of something else. And then I can use that property of logarithmic equalities to drop the lns and just equate the other two. So on this side, I want to get these two together. So since there's an add there, I'll use the product law. So I can rewrite it as one logarithm, and I take the product of the two things that were underneath the logarithm. Okay, so that's a quotient law. I like to put a bracket there, just indicating it's the ln of that whole thing. And that's equal to 2 ln of x. Now, I'm sitting pretty good here. I've got ln on this side, I've got ln on this side, but this 2 here is bothering me. But I know I can use the power rule, and I can take that 2 and place it back up there for the x squared. So let's rewrite again. So I'll have ln of x plus 8 times x minus 1 is equal to ln of x squared. Okay, power law. Now I've got ln on this side, ln on this side, and I just have one thing in there, one thing in there. So now I can use the property of logarithmic equality to go to the next step. This step here, I use the power rule. It's nice to write those things down. And from there to there, I use the product rule of logarithms. Okay, so in dropping the logs, I'm going to have x plus 8 times x minus 1 is equal to x squared. Let's FOIL this stuff on this side, so it'll be x squared plus 7x minus 8, I think, is equal to x squared. Since it's an x squared, I'll bring everything over to the one side, so I'll have x squared minus x squared plus 7x minus 8. And then, oh, these cancel out. So I'll just have 7x minus 8 is equal to 0. Take the 8 to the other side. Divide both sides by 7. And I'll get x is equal to 8 over 7. Okay, and now it's probably a good idea to plug that back in. I'm just going to plug it back in just mentally and make sure that I don't get a negative number there. And 8/7, that's about 1, right? 1 plus, that's 9. This is just over 1 minus 1, that'll still be okay. This is just x, so I believe that that number should check out fine. Okay, so that's a good example of a question that you could do with a logarithmic equation question.